Well, hello, fellow lifelong learners. Today we're going to talk about Skillshare. We're specifically going to talk about, is Skillshare worth it? It being your time, energy, effort, and of course, money. We're going to look at my personal Skillshare account, some of the classes that I've taken, what I've thought about the classes, and how much money I paid, as well as the free trial, which is pretty interesting because I got a 7-day free trial, but I'm able to give you a 30-day free trial. The link's down in the the link's down in the description. And if you click that link, I will get paid. Thank you very much for supporting my channel. I appreciate it greatly. Let's go ahead and get into my account so you can see if Skillshare is right for you. So here we are inside my humble course taking place in Skillshare. So as you can see, they think that I need to watch more Ali Abdaal, and they're pretty smart because I do like Ali. Sorry, didn't mean to change it into Ali, my bad. So here's some other great courses that I can take. I really like that they're always recommending new stuff and they can send me down this rabbit hole of learning, which is great because on a lot of other platforms, like for instance Udemy or Udemy, I don't know. Obviously I'm pronouncing nothing right, so good thing you're not here to learn pronunciation from me, the Southern girl from Tennessee. Now with Udemy or other platforms, a lot of times you have to pay for each of the courses. So if I see this course and I'm like, oh my gosh, then I look at it and it's like $200 and I'm like, I don't really want to spend that. I just paid money to get into here. Nah, no thank you. Or I just bought another course. I don't feel like spending more cash again. But here, so say if I wanted to save the class, I'm like, I like it. All right, I'm gonna save it under my classes. Great. I'm gonna learn with Maggie. It's easy to go to my classes and I can see all of my saved classes. So like I just saved her class here, and then here you can see which ones you already took. So like I was learning from Marquez Brownlee about YouTube success, and then from Michelle B, designing the life you want, which is some great exercises. So as you can see, there are a lot of courses. They talk about it's all about creativity, but I find there's a lot of personal development and stuff like that. So yes, I mean, I guess that is part of being creative, creating the life that you want. But you'll find a lot of, like, there's Stoicism Masterclass, Productivity, Video Editing. Let's see, starting your creative career. So there's tons of classes that you can find in here. And if you take the 30-day free trial, you'll really get a good feel of whether you like it or not. But I have already found it super helpful because some of these courses that I've got for the annual payment, I would have paid way more. I would have paid thousands more for these classes, and they've helped me. Even if you learn one thing, whenever you're going through a class, it totally makes it worth it. So whenever, oh, and she has blue hair. Like, hey there, I'm gonna have to go check out your stuff. So you can even teach on here, which is cool. I think I'm gonna create a class, so let me know what you wanna know. But one of the neat things about this, so let's click on my classes, right? So we've got my list, watch history. So it tells all the stuff that I've watched, but in these, almost every single one that I've watched has you do some sort of a project. So for instance, like I've done a project like creating a thumbnail for one of these classes, which I think it was, I don't know which class it was. But anyway, I created a thumbnail and I submitted it. I do not find that the course creators come in and look at all of your stuff. Maybe some of them do, but I personally have never had even one creator be like, hey, how you doing? But I have interestingly found people through Skillshare that share a lot of free information on YouTube. So whenever you're in here poking around on your 30-day free trial, you might even find some creators that have some free content as well. So that can help you if you're not quite ready to put out that money. So how much is Skillshare? Skillshare is actually super cheap in my book. If you're on a budget, yes, it might stink that you have to pay plus $100 to get a year-long learning, but if you're used to paying big bucks for going to college, or some of y'all call it university, hey, across the pond, how you doing? If you're paying big bucks for that, then you'll definitely be like, okay, this is totally peanuts. So if you want to do the annual, which is what I did because I knew I was not going to take all the courses that I wanted to take in one single month. If you want to do the annual, it's 180 bucks, or you can pay $32 per month and you can just go from month to month. But if you plan on continually learning and learning and learning like I do, then I would just suggest that you go for the annual plan and go ahead and get that out there. Plus, it'll make you commit to learning, hopefully, unless you just love throwing money out the window and making Skillshare rich and not learning anything. I mean, whatever. That's cool if you want to do that. But guys, yes, I do recommend Skillshare, and yes, I do think it's worth it. And if you do want a free 30-day trial, boop, go ahead and click down in the subscription. No, not the subscription. Why do I keep saying that? Click down in the description and get your free trial, and don't forget to hang out with me over here on this video to learn more awesome goodness.